I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Seeing monsters out your window. No, you can't sleep, you pretend though. You don't have to play the hero. 'Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath, every heartbeat. When your nightmares turn to real life and the ground's filled up with landmines, we will face it, standing side by side. You know I'll come running when you need. I'm coming. You know I'll come running. You Took a swing at a wrecking ball and I prayed for my downfall, and I found a way to reconcile, 'cause in my heart it's not worthwhile. It's a bloody battlefield where some go down, others heal. In the end it's all the same. All you can do is play the game. Oh, do we say goodbye? Refuse to question why. I'm sad to say I'm sorry, so lie. Pretend that you're okay. Swear that you will stay. Keep trying for one day. I'm sick of all these lies. Don't care if I capsize. There's nothing left for me to hide. Don't wanna live a lie. Too many lows, too many highs. Too many things to criticize. And so I leave it all behind. Don't wanna live a lie. Life kept spitting at my feet and forced me down a dead-end street, when all I had went up in flames, burning only dark remains. I cover up every part of my skin, oh, 'cause I don't like the person within. Oh, I know I'm the one to blame. All I can do is take the shame. Oh, do we say goodbye? Refuse to question why. I'm too sad to say I'm sorry, so lie and pretend that you're okay. Swear that you will stay. Keep trying for one day. Whoa, I'm sick of all these lies. Don't care if I capsize. There's nothing left for me to hide. Don't wanna live a lie. Too many lows, too many highs. Too many things to criticize. So I leave it all behind. Don't wanna live a
So what is up everyone, it's been a pleasant day to be honest, and once again we are back as usual with more action from PUBG Mobile Weekly Wars. This is the first game for Group 3 and it is going to be lit. Already we have 75 odd players inside the lobby and more of them are coming in. The match is going to start really soon, so I'm just waiting. I really don't want to wait anymore. I just need this game to start and it already did. We'll be back as soon as the flight path starts. So till then, please stay tuned and watch the game. To be really honest, I am absolutely pumped up for this particular match because Group 3 is going to start. They haven't yet played, so new names, new teams, new strategies, new rotations, everything is going to be new and I am actually really excited. Also, to be honest, as of now we haven't seen a big lobby like this. Like, we have 72 players in this particular lobby, so I'm really excited to see, to rather find out what this match can actually bring to us. This is the map, as we already know, is is the homeland of PUBG Mobile. It is Erangel. So yes, it is going to be pretty intense. I hope that there is some really good action in the ending stages. There are early fights as well. We'll have to find out where are the drop locations, which are the drop locations rather for most of the teams right now. And talking about the flight path, the trajectory is pretty central. To be honest, it dissects the entire map into two halves, and as you can already see, it goes from military base, it passes through Pochinki, School, Rozhok, and that particular region, and ends at finally shooting range. So basically, most of the regions in this particular map are covered. Players can actually distribute themselves in, into the total map. That is something which is not going to be a problem, but something which really excites me is that there are tons of hot drop locations in this particular map. You can go to military base, you can go to Novoripno, you can go to Pochinki as well as School, you can go to Georgopol as well. So these are the locations where there are chances of some intense fights happening even at the early stages. So that's something which I'll be looking forward to as well. Right now, as you can find out, most of the teams have started taking their drop locations, and team number 3 has dropped in Novoripno. They have started their loot. They do not have any disturbance whatsoever, so they will have the entire Novoripno for themselves. On the other side, if we have a look, we'll find team number 9 in the military base region. They do not have any particular disturbance in that particular region as well. Pochinki probably has team number 8 if I'm not very wrong, and I guess team number 21, team number 18 are going for Georgopol. That is probably a region where you might find a lot of early fights going on. Also on the other side, we have, as you can find out, in the Feripay region, some of the teams are going in that particular area as well. I'm not really sure. You do not really find a lot of compounds on the western side of Erangel, so that is something which really surprises me. But as of now, most of the things have been really peaceful. We have 19 teams. None of them, or rather none of the players, have been eliminated as of now. Things are pretty calm and steady in the sunny weather of Erangel once again. But how long? This is, if I'm not very wrong, this guy, it is Pharaonic OP. Pharaonic OP gets the better of Two-Face, and this particular fight is already taking place. Team number 7 going up against team number 5. They are going all guns blazing. I guess the rush is coming in. Pharaonic OP has a shotgun and the Scaril. And I guess most of his teammates have actually made the rush. They have made the commitment to this particular fight right now. Team number 5 looks to be in some dangerous position at the moment. None of the players, I guess this is team NF's Leo, Nox, both of these players are quite separated, I guess, from their teammate. And as you can find out, Dead is already dead right now. This is Nox, and he was on the receiving end of some shots coming in from Aryan WNL. They have to evacuate this particular compound immediately, because otherwise they can actually be burned down to the ashes. On the other side, as you can find out, team number 17, they are like the cops. They want to chase this particular team down and take them down in a flash. That is something which can actually be happening as well. We don't know, but yes, another knock coming in. Leo gets taken down, and I'm not really sure who was the one who inflicted that particular kill. I guess it is team number 7. Team number 7 coming in from a different angle as well. This is Pharaonic OP. Pharaonic OP came up with 1 kill, and we have Jack OP as well. Jack OP does have 2 kills in his bag already. This is intense. This is immense. But once again, team number 17 was pretty close in that particular region as well. So I guess team number 7 and team number 17 can actually encounter against each other. But on the other side, as you can find, this is team SO's SD's Nox, and team number 7 just whipped past him on their bikes, if I'm not very wrong. I guess they are not coming back. They are not coming back for this particular kill, but Nox does have a lot of ground to cover. He's the last one who is still surviving for his team right now, and as you can find it, he is completely caught out in the open. Team number 17, team number 7, each and every one of them are just whipping past this particular player. I'm not really sure how long he's going to last, but if he does, I guess it is going to be a miraculous recovery for team number 5. So yes, whoever is watching right now, let's just kind of comment down in the live chat. We'll have a really good interactive session. Let me know what are your predictions. Let me know which particular team you're supporting, because I hope that your favorite team, or rather the team you support or rather you play for, is playing in this particular match, and they do pretty well in this game as well. So just let me down in the comment section in the live chat, so we can actually make it an interactive session. I personally really really love talking with everyone out there. But yes, right now we'll have a look at the other teams. In the extreme north, we can find team number 6, that is team G2. They are looting up pretty comfortably Severny, and as of now, they will not face any disturbance. The first circle, the first zone, is completely in the northern and the west on the eastern side of this particular map, so there is not going to be any trouble for the teams up in the northern circle and in the northern part of the map. But as of now, teams who are there in the southern region, in the southern island, for example team number 3, team number 9, also certain number of teams who have actually gone for Georgia Pool region. There are many teams who have gone for the Georgia Pool side. As I already said, those are the hot drops where you can expect a lot of gunfights, a lot of trouble, and so talking about those particular teams, I guess it can actually get a bit difficult if you talk about that. But right now we have something which is brimming up in this particular region of Pochinki. Right now this is Galaxy Brainiac, and we already know this particular player. Since my casting days from CriticalX, I know him for a long time right now. An exceptional team. Galaxy is a really good team, and team number 10, I'm expecting a good display from them as well right now. But as of now, Brainiac does have that M416 and the 4 times, if I'm not very wrong, and the AKM as well. He can actually inflict a lot of damage on team number 8 if he can actually get some openings. But right now team number 10 looks to be in the church region, and team number 8, that is team ASN rather, they are looting comfortably in the inner compounds of Pochinki. And as you can already find out, we have Radar OP, we have Snipex, we have SRK7, and we have Smokey. Each and every one of them have good loot in their own terms right now. As you can find out, this is Smokey. He'll find an M416 right up here as well. Or is he picking up that M16? Because the gun M16 is a really good weapon if you know how to use it. A lot of professional players at the world stage are using this as their primary weapon, especially because of its high damage at burst fire and its high stability when you actually tap fire it in single shot. That is something which is really great in this particular weapon. But once again, it all comes down to how well you can utilize your guns, how well you can utilize whatever you have in your arsenal. But right now team number 10 is the one who is taking in shots against team number 8. I seriously want to find out who is actually going to come out on top. Will it be Galaxy or will it be ASN? Because as you can find out, Smokey already has some visual on Brainiac, and he is taking in some shots. On the other side, we have Lord UD, who gets a kill with a vehicle explosion. We have to find out which particular team it is. Right now Dexter has actually got the final kill from team number 5's Nox, and team number 5 will be the first team to actually get eliminated from this particular match. Team number 7 already has 4 kills for themselves, and that is a really good start for this particular team. Right now Smokey was the one who was taking in some really good shots on Brainiac. Here, as you can find out, Radar and others, the grenades are actually coming in. Team number 10 has actually moved in an advanced position. They are probably in mood for some fights, but the grenades are really good. On the other side, NSD's John has got the better of Reborn. Zeus OP. Zeus OP has just been confirmed. Have a look at the kill feed as well, because that is going to give you some really important intel. On the other side, this is Galaxy Reaper. He is going to provide them some backup fire. As you can find that he is on the church with that UMP45 and the 3X. Really good positioning for him, and as you can find out, I guess he will actually do a good job. But on the other side, Galaxy, one player from Galaxy has just been taken down. It was Radar who can confirm that particular kill. SRK7 was the one who came up with that OP grenade. That was an absolutely great grenade. There is no doubt about that. Team number 10 already one man down. Team Galaxy has really they have to actually get back on track right now, because they have lost a very important player in the form of AB rather, if I'm not very wrong. But as you can find out, Brainiac and others, they are actually not really going in an advanced position. They are not taking this particular fight. But can they actually fall back? That is the question, because if they actually try to fall back, you might actually face some backstab from team number 8 once again. Team ASN once again with the first kill, they are pretty comfortable. But as you can find out, team TRT is in the mix as of now, and they have actually taken up a kill for themselves. That is something which I would want to find out, but the shots are being fired from here on. We will probably have a look at this particular place, because team number 17, as you can find out, two players are already down. On the other side, I seriously want to find out, are they actually engaging in some fights right now? I'm not sure. I'm not definitely not sure. Team ZDP was probably the one. As against, this is Spinks, who is currently down. Vampire is the last one who is still surviving. Do we have any particular team around? I guess no. I'm not really sure if there is any. I guess team TRT. Okay, so team TRT, that is team number 20, just got absolutely decimated at this particular place. As you can already find out, both the players will be revived. That is Insane Noob, Vampire. Vampire was the one who has one kill. He was the last one who was still surviving. But yes, the kills have been distributed. Spinks came up with one kill. Insane Noob came up with one kill. Vampire with one kill. Collectively, they have just destroyed team TRT completely without a single kill. Team TRT gets eliminated at, if I'm not very wrong, at the 18th position. So that is probably not a good start for team number 20 in this particular group 3 games. But yes, definitely team number 21 did a fantastic job out there. But moving back to team number 10, I seriously want to find out what is happening in Poaching Game, because this fight seems to be pretty interesting. But on the I guess they have actually moved away. Team Galaxy probably has moved away with their what do you call it, the Jeep. So as of now, I guess there isn't really anything which is going on. A pretty passive start. Yes, we have had certain kills here and there. We have had 2 squad wipes already. But rather, I would say that this has been a more of a passive start to this particular Erangel match. I'm seriously waiting for the action to actually blow up. Erangel generally blows up, it erupts in the final circle, at least at the 4th circle. So that is something which we'll have to wait for. The circle shifts towards the northern end, as you can already find out. It is not a very hard shift, but yes, it does have Chaudhary covered. Yeah, it still has Chaudhary covered, and as you can find out, team number 6 is pretty close to this particular area as well. Team ASN is actually going after another squad once again, and I guess this particular team is not stopping. They do not have the mood to stop. One by one, they are ripping teams out. They are ripping teams apart at the moment, and this particular team, I'm not sure which particular team it was, but someone just got decimated right in front of our nose, and it definitely has. Let's just find out which particular team it is. It was team number 19. It was team 4D, and they just got crushed down. They just got crushed to their bits by this particular team once again. But right now, this is team ZDP, and they are doing a phenomenal job as of now, and they probably have taken up another 2 kills for themselves. I'm not really sure which particular team it was, but right now they are looting themselves. They are comfortably looting themselves with 5 kills already. This particular team is actually causing some wreckage on this Erangel map particularly. So this is Arrow Shadow Gaming. He says Team ASNOP. Team ASN has been playing absolutely brilliantly, and I have no doubts about that. This particular team can actually be a contender for the chicken dinner in this particular game. Talking about this is Dexter once again. I believe it is from Team 11. Not really, it is not team 11, it is team 7. So Dexter probably is the one who is going after the kills right now. Team Galaxy as well is on the radar, as you can already find out. They are the ones who are actually gathering up the kills for themselves. Certain amount of blasted vehicles here and there. We'll have to find out. We'll have to wait for this particular screen to render. But yes, it did. And as you can find out, this is not a very ideal position for team number 10 to actually camp, but yes, Brainiac does have a very good angle on this particular team. This is team number 9. I'm not really sure how many players are remaining, but yes, certainly this is Vader, if I'm not very wrong. This is team EXP's Vader, and he is down and out, knocked at this moment right in front of team number 10. Team number 10 is probably waiting for his teammates to actually come in so that they can actually collectively get some kills for themselves. But right now, Galaxy is shitting. Brainiac, each and every one of them are actually proceeding towards the school apartments. That is a very good place to actually hold. I guess Vader will just bleed out to death, and his teammates are not here coming in. But right now, not really sure what Vader plans to do, but as you can see, this is team number 7 who is actually approaching. The kill can actually be collected by this particular team if they actually spot team number 9's Vader out there bleeding to their death. And it was not really the case. The kill has actually been confirmed by, if I'm not very wrong, someone. I guess it was Dexter. I guess it was Dexter who actually confirmed that particular kill. Right now, team number 7, as you can already see, they are pretty close to team number 10, and the fight seems to be imminent because if team number 7 proceeds to the school apartments, they definitely will engage. But as of now, that does not seem to be the case. Team number 10, that is Team Galaxy, is probably on the move. No, they aren't. They are still in school apartments right now. But yes, we'll have to find out which of the teams are going up against each other so that we can get a better idea of what is happening here and there. Once again, the map is going to give us a pretty good insight about which particular team is going up against whom. Team number 16 seems to be pretty close to team number 3 right now, and the shots seeming is probably being fired. I'm not really sure, but team number 3 and team number 16, they are frighteningly close to each other, and definitely we would love to see some action already. We still have 15 teams left in this particular match, and 52 players. That means there is a lot of action left. I am expecting that this particular angle game is going to erupt. This is still the second zone already, and teams have started to come close together. I'm expecting hot-blooded action from the fourth circle. That is when actually things start erupting, and with so many teams inside the fourth or the fifth circle, it actually gets pretty intense. It gets so intense that even our machinery is unable to keep up with. So that is something which is really the case as of now. Team number 3 has been spotted. The shots are being fired by team number 16 once again. Hunter does have this particular weapon, that is the VSS. I'm not really sure how effective this is going to be at such a long range, especially when you have to fire inside the building. The VSS has a lot of bullet spread, and especially with its auto mode, you know, the VSS shots, especially it being a DMR, they actually spread too much. The bullet spread is too high for it to connect precisely. Instead, the DP28, I guess, if you can use it in a tap firing mode, it can be much more effective. Talking about the damage of the VSS, it is not as high as well, but Z-Cell actually has been taken down, and Z-Cell has been confirmed. This is team number 11 who has just lost one of their players, and right now this is Master Roshi. Master Roshi takes his shots on team number 18, and I'm not really sure how long this particular player is going to last, but yes, it is Rohit, and Rohit is currently at a very low health. He gets knocked down by Master Roshi. There is no protection for this guy. Rohit is probably being sacrificed. I'm not really sure. Sparky and others, they are still up there, but Sparky and Swaraj, they are moving away. They are actually sacrificing Rohit in that particular battle. Team DIE, they just got owned in that particular fight. Team Z-Cell definitely lost his life, but team number 18 is very sneaky. On the other side, Rohit will actually bleed out to death. There is no question about that. Team number 11, a brilliant recovery coming from them. Master Roshi will get his kill that he really deserves. Team number 18 is moving away from this particular fight scene. I guess there has been a lot of sacrificial pawns very early on in this game, and Rohit being the most or rather the latest addition to this particular game, to this particular category. So this is Yash Khemka. He says team LIDOP, and right now as you can find out, Rohit's kill has been confirmed. I'm not really sure what happened. I was actually off screen for a bit. This is team number 11. Once again, as you can find out, this is Z, Mr. Satan, and others. They are still on their buggy. Team number 6 has actually come in. This is team G2 and Lord Shinchan and Freak. These guys are probably going hot and heavy in this particular fight. We'll have to find out if they are going for the kills or not. But this is 4PP's Hunter, who just got taken down by Reborn's Knight, and that was an M24 shot. You do not get struck by an M24 shot. Otherwise, you're as good as dead, man. You're as good as dead if you get struck by those M24 shots. But yes, let's actually have a look at this guy. This is team number 4's Reborn Knight, and as you can find out, he is having his scope open right on the team number 21. And once again, I'm not really sure how many players from team number 21 remains. That is team ZEP. They probably have have 3 players still alive. This is team number 3 out there as well. But the M24 and the 8X can actually do a lot of damage. G2's Lord is on a rampage at the moment, getting 2 kills, or rather 2 knocks if I'm not very wrong. But once again, Shin Chan is out there. Knock Lord is on the verge of getting knocked as well. This is team number 13's Wizard, if I'm not very wrong. Yes, it is Wizard who is rushing in. 2 players from team INE has been knocked out as well, in the form of Venom as well as Beast. I'm not really sure how many players from team number 6 remain as well. I guess it is only Freak and Lord. So it is a 1v2 situation versus team number in the team number 13 versus team number 6. So we'll have to actually find out who is going to come out on top. Is it going to be a Magic from Team INE's Wizard? Wizard has actually gone for a revival, a pretty good decision in this particular situation. I guess you can actually be helped when you have an extra teammate in this particular fight. So yes, the one player has been revived. Wizard is being the hero for his team right now. The second revive is actually coming in. Phenom will heal himself up. Team G2 could have actually given this particular player a revive, and that is what is happening. Shin-chan is coming back on his feet free feet as well. Freak is having a very good position. So this is team number 13 versus team number 6, which is almost on the verge of happening right in front of our eyes. I'm pumped up to see what is going to happen, because both of these squads are really good in terms of what they do. They are really talented at the moment. But right now, team number 6, that is team G2, does have the upper advantage. On the other side, ASN SnipeX gets a shot with us, and with that M24, team INE's Venom tries to escape. I guess a smoke wall has just been made so that this particular team can escape. I'm not really sure if that is going to be a very effective strategy, but as of now, the rush probably is coming in, and we have vehicles coming in. I guess it is team number 14 who is coming close together, and it is team number 14, Shrey and others. They have actually rushed in right now. Team number 6, that is team G2, they will have some company in this particular region. This is Kickshaw, and he is actually going to a different region. I'm not really sure what is the strategy, but Shrey gets taken down. This is the Lord once again. He is actually spitting out blood in the face of his enemies at the moment. He is here for no mercy. 1 kill will be confirmed, that is for sure. Team number 6 will try to escape because the zone has actually closed in right now. 1 by 1 teams are getting close together. They are getting into the action, and this is something which is really interesting. SnipeX actually revives his teammate. Smokey was the one who was knocked out. This particular team has actually racked up a lot of kills for themselves. 5 kills already. Team ASN, we do have watchers from team ASN up there in the live chat. So yes, guys, this is your team, this is your game. But right in front of our eyes, team number 14 is rotating. A lot of the action are happening. My emulator is going havoc right now. So many players coming close together. The server is ought to crash. But right now, this is INE's Wizard who gets knocked down. I'm not really sure how many kills or rather how many knocks were confirmed by this particular player, that is SnipeX, but certainly enough, a lot of the action is happening. We still have to find out how many players from team number 16 are remaining. This is Clown SR, and if you have a look, this is Kazi and others. They are very much comfortable in this particular region. As of now, I'm not really sure what they are planning to do. They do not have any players knocked out. They are actually going for team number 13. But on the other side, we do have team number 8 who is actually firing in a lot of shots at the moment. Team number 15, we have so many teams up in this particular region that we'll actually have to move over to this particular view so that we can get a much better idea of what is happening. So yes, we do have an airdrop coming in, and as of now, team number 8 does hold a good ridge for themselves. Team number 15 is on the top of the hill. We have team number 16 here as well. We have team number 13. We have team number 10, team number 11. So many teams close together. This is going to erupt right now. I already said that after the 4th and the 5th circle, a wrangle just erupts, and this is one example of it. I'm really surprised that these players are still surviving. They have actually got nicks of ridges for themselves right now. 4PP actually has taken down one player with his grenade. Dice Waraj gets taken down. So much is happening right now that I am losing track of everything. Team NSD is in a very good position, and so is team number 9, I guess. Team number 9 does hold a good compound for themselves. Team number 11 still survives, as you can find out. In this is team Z, and Master Roshi as well as Goku. Both of these players are still surviving. They have lost 2 players in the form of Cell and Mr. Satan. Right now, Galaxy Shitten has just been shitted on the face with a Car 98. That is a really good shot. But right now, what will team number 10 do? This is going to be hectic. This is going to be pretty hectic for us to find out. Brainiac crashes inside this particular tree so that he can actually give his teammate a revival. Shitin is a very important cog in this particular team, and if he is actually taken down, then I guess Team Galaxy's chance of getting a chicken in this game will reduce significantly. Team number 13 is on the receiving end of some shots at the moment. Beast is knocked out. Venom is the last one who is on his feet. Master Roshi is the last one who is still surviving. I guess he will actually have to rush in with his buggy. He is moving towards so many teams right in front of him. He will find team number 16, team number 18 as well, or is it team number 8? Pardon me for that, because the numbering is going absolutely havoc, the screen is going absolutely havoc. But talking about Team 4PP, I guess they are really adopting a lot of kills for themselves. They have adopted to this situation as well. So yes, as you can find, Kishan has 1 kill, a very good positioning, another knock coming in, and knock and finish. Kishan is giving no mercy to their team, to their opponents whatsoever. As you can find out, another kill for this particular guy, and he confirms this particular team with 3 kills already for Kishan. This guy is on a roll. Team number 12 is pretty close together. Let's actually move on to this particular view, because otherwise things are getting pretty intense, things are getting pretty heated up, and I'm actually losing track of who is still surviving and who is actually getting eliminated. This is going to give us a pretty good view, I guess. The play zone has shrunk in. This is the 6th circle that you are watching in currently. Master Roshi is still surviving in a very critical situation. Team number 10, that is Team Galaxy, is in a very bad position right now. They are completely caught out in the open, and I guess there is no chance of this particular team to actually make a comeback. Only one player from Team Galaxy remain, if I'm not very wrong. Ace and Smokey actually gets taken down. Kishan is actually on a roll right now. He is taking out players after players, and as you can find out, this guy is actually rushing in. Team number 8, 1 by 1, he is demolishing Team Ace, and I'm not really sure. Kishan with that drop shot, will he be able to take this entire team down on his own? He actually gets in a very good angle in that particular scenario, but right now he is probably the last one left. He does not have any support whatsoever. Kishan needs to heal himself up. Shinigami as well as Shadow, they are rushing in. This is going to be the end of Team Ace in 1 grenade, and they are all down and out. But right now, as you can find out, Shadow is knocked out. The zone has closed, and this is going to be a very difficult survival for this particular team. Team number 7 on the other side, as you can find out, they are also moving inside the circle. So much is happening. This is team number 8 versus team number 7 right now. This is Pharaonic OP, and I guess Dice Market is almost on the verge of getting taken down. This is another easy kill, I guess, for this particular team. Only one player from team number 18 remains. This is Master Roshi, who rushes in with his buggy but could not survive in that particular scenario. Team number 18 has only one player who is left right now in this, amongst this. Boy, oh boy, what a survival. This guy is an absolute beast. Die or Orbit, if I'm not very wrong. What is the pronunciation? I guess it is Orbit. And as you can find out, he is actually surviving on the basis of his smokes. Team number 7 has not noticed this particular player. But right now, I guess they haven't. This is Orbit. Orbit gets taken down. Orbit was almost on the verge of taking down 2 players from Team LID. But 1 player gets knocked out. It is Dexter, none other than Dexter right now. This is team number 4. This is Team Reborn. And Reborn has actually, will actually try to close in right now with shots coming in from the background. It is going to be pretty difficult. It is going to be pretty intense. 1 by 1, team number 4 gets taken down. And I guess team number 4, Team Reborn, has just been reduced to the ashes. This is team number 7. Team LIT with 12 kills. They still have all their players surviving. They are doing a phenomenal job. Team number 12, as you can find out, 1 player is being revived, but yes, they do hold a very good position. The vehicle is all theirs. Team number 12 is actually rushing in. Team number 10, or rather team number 16, is still up there. Team number 16, they are still surviving. 1 by 1 players were taken down. Team number 4 gets eliminated by team number 16. The kills were confirmed, but right now the game is all for team number 7. This is team number 16 who will try to rush in. Team NSD is just being ripped apart. The play zone, the firing, everything is happening 1 by 1. I guess it is going to be all over. Kakashi is the last one who is still surviving. I guess he'll get spotted out pretty easily. 1 knock. Will the second knock come in? The second knock did come in, but will he be able to finish it off? Will he be able to complete that particular miracle? He has been spotted already. The TP28 is coming in. The M416 is coming in, but he is surviving at say very low health. But finally, winner chicken dinner for Team LID with so many kills to show off. 15 kills, chicken dinner, domination incarnate. This particular team has been wrecking havoc throughout this entire match, and the stats are there for this particular team to show. A very good performance coming in from team NSD as well, with 10 kills and the second position. Very, very deserving second position for this particular team. I guess the zone kind of played a part in the final circle. But yes, boy oh boy, what a game did we have. I mean, LID was going all out offensive. They were going all out offense in this entire game, and with 15 kills, they justify why they do have that particular chicken dinner, the shiny golden #1 spot for themselves. Number 3, we find this particular team. We have Asail, VGM, Godfather, if I'm not very wrong the pronunciation, Asail, SRC and Aki. We find team Reborn. Bad Boy was really good in this particular match with 5 kills, but apart from that, I guess his teammates could have actually provided some support. But team Reborn played pretty well with the 4th position. Team Die was Orbit was an absolute phenomenon. The way he was surviving in that final area with that buggy and the smokes, it was absolutely brilliant. I guess he could have actually taken down 2 players from team LIG if the reflexes were fast enough, but never really mind. The brain, the IQ was absolutely on point, and there's no denying that. And as you can find out, Master Roshi from Team Z was the only one who came up with the 4 kills. Yes, but the 4 kills, 6th position is not a bad place to finish as well. Kishan, similarly, this guy was on a rampage as well in the final circle with 4 kills. He was doing a phenomenal job. Probably he was the one, or probably this particular team, that is Team 4PP, was the one who demolished the hell out of Team ASN. I mean, ASN were playing so good from the start to the finish, but finally they were actually obstructed by this particular team, that is 4OP, not 4PP. I was actually pronouncing it 4PP as long, but it is 4OP. So yes, that is the top 8 for you. I'll quickly scroll over the rest of the results. Until then, stay tuned, because we will be back with the second game of Group 3. This is PMWW, also known as PUBG Mobile Weekly Wars, presented to you by CriticalX. This is me, Chaos, who is casting these matches for you. The next map is going to be Sandhawk. So just stay tuned, because we have more high profile action coming in.
Sick of all these lies. Don't care if I capsize. Oh no.
Made a mistake last night. Maybe I can make it right. Said I'm close to baby. We can talk about it. No need to be mad. Hate to see you sad. Yes, I know I'm crazy, crazy about you, crazy about you.
I'm afraid sometimes. I get drunk some nights. I get way too high. I just wanna live it up with you. I know that it might be tense. I know when you've had enough. It's just how I show my love. Now you cannot live it up with you.
talk about it.
Made a mistake last night. Maybe I can make it right. Sit down closer, baby. We can talk about it. No need to be mad. Hate to see you sad. Yes, I know I'm crazy, crazy about you, crazy about your love. I know I'm a flirt sometimes. I know I get drunk some nights. I know I get way too high. I just wanna live it up with you. I know I'm in good times. I know we had enough. It's just how I show my love. Darling, can I live it up with you? I'm a flirt sometimes. I know I get drunk some nights. I know I get way too high. I just wanna live it up with you. Darling, can I live it up There was a time when you had me falling to the ground, like a king without a crown. Whoa, why you make it hard? Don't let me down. You might as well be lost, but I'm found. I'm waiting for your love. You just keep me hanging on, and I deserve to stay, and I'll find my way. Just know you're not alone, 'cause I'm your home. I wanna be with you always. No, you're not alone, 'cause I'm your home. Whoa. In the dark we fight. You take the wrong and you make it right. Like a firefly, you're glowing at night. So don't make it hard, don't let me go. I wanna hold you tight when you're cold. I'm waiting for your love. You just keep me hanging on. I deserve to stay, and Empty hearts and neon lights. They're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone. Just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. La 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 la, oh oh. Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone. Just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, let's just roll that back. All right, let's just roll that back. So, ladies and gentlemen, what's up, boys and girls? Because I mean, get off your seats, man. Get off your seats because this is going to be intense. Sandhawk is always intense, and right now we are having some hot-blooded actions. We had some hot-blooded actions in Wrangle. I'm expecting the same from Sandhawk as well, or even more. Talking about the flight path, we will have a talk about Sandhawk a bit later, but let's just talk about the flight path already. It starts from Tambang and crosses just close by to Ruins and Camp Alpha. Has Hatin underneath it as well as ends at Cow. It is pretty close to Bootcamp and Paradise Resort. Both of them are hot drop locations. That is something which is pretty interesting. But about the southern region of the map, about the eastern region of the map, the far eastern regions, this particular flight path is pretty unconventional. I would say most of the teams will be dropping in a very unconventional location. That is something for sure. But once again, we will have to actually find out which of the teams are actually going head to head against each other in the very early stages of the match. Team number 4 has actually dropped in Tambang and they are looting comfortably without any disturbance. We have in the southern region in Sami and the Nakham region, we have team number 15 as well as team INE, that is team number 13. Pardon me, in Nakham, we have team number 19 and not team number 15. So yes, team number 19, that is team 4D, is actually looting up in the, that particular area. We do have 18 teams in this particular lobby. 68 players have actually joined us. That is something which is pretty interesting. I would definitely love to see something which is really cool. But right now, as of now, as you can see, this is team number 4 once again looting up the Tambang region, the coastal areas right now. Team number 11 is pretty close to some of the teams right now. As you can see, this is Master Roshi and he can actually rush inside team number 3. At the moment, this is 4 OPs Hunter who is pretty close together. Master Roshi versus Hunter, something which is going to be pretty intense in the very early stages of the match. We already had our first blood drawn. We are left with 67 players. The grenade is actually coming in. Master Roshi is actually going all out in this particular fight. The OZ can actually take the better of the player that is Hunter, but right now Master Joshi is having a control on his nerves. He knows that he can also get, there is a 50% chance that he can get taken down as well. That is something which he does not want to commit to, and as you can see, he is falling back. But once again, what is the strategy? What is the plan going to be? I'm not really sure, but Goku definitely has an aggressive plan right now. I'm not really sure what happened with team number 11 because they are quite separated at the moment. Goku definitely came up with one knock for himself. Brainiac gets the better of Z Cell right now. Cell might actually be revived. This is team number 10 who is having a very good angle. Goku is probably on the verge of getting taken down. On the other side, we have Mr. Satan. Satan is probably providing them some really important cover fire. Team number 10 has lost one player. Shitin is probably the first player to get eliminated. Yes, Shitin is the first blood drawn in this particular match. Right now, we do have some of the knocks here and there. Everything is flying up here, but once again, this is Team LID, the winners of the last game in Erangel. As of now, they are ripping teams apart at the moment, but as you can see, this is Yusuf. Yusuf takes down one player, but in turn gets taken down by G2's Lord. Lord versus Pharaonic OP is something which is really interesting. I would definitely love to see what is happening, but the grenade might actually confirm the kill for Yusuf at the moment. I'm not really sure what happened, but I guess it was almost on the verge of getting eliminated, but Lord definitely has to do a miracle. He definitely has to perform a miracle because otherwise team number 7 will just take him down right now. Lord definitely has some company. Team number 7 will, surrounding from all directions, takes one player down, or does he? Not really. He does not take a player down. Team number 6, that is team G2 Esports, gets taken down. This is team number 7 at their best. Team LID once again showing why were they with the winners of the last game. Even if the things are not in their favor, Yusuf got taken down, but yet Pharaonic OP and Dexter, they were always there providing up the cover fire. But what the hell, man? This is backstabbing from behind. Team number 9 or probably team number 10, one of them could have been the one to have done that, but right now this is team number 10. Once again, Team Galaxy is on the receiving end of some shots. One player from team number 9 gets taken down. It was Brainiac who came up with the knock. AB takes another knock as well, takes down 2 players with himself. I'm not really sure. This guy is an absolute beast. He takes down one player after the other. Team number 9 surviving with only 2 players right now. This is going to be easy. Another knock coming in from this player, that is AB. If I'm not really wrong, it could have been gone. It could have gone to Brainiac as well. Boy, oh boy, this is an absolute beast. This team is unstoppable, an unstoppable force. Team number 10, once again, I mean, we don't have the feature of the replay here, but if we had, I mean, we could actually have analyzed how this team actually rushed in. There was cover fires everywhere. Each and every one of these players, that is avid, Reaper and Brainiac, they were so well coordinated. Their formation was absolutely brilliant. Team number 9 had no chance whatsoever. It was a 3v4 situation. Things should have been in the favor of team number 9, but that was not the case. Team number 10 once again coming out of top. What a team! What great players with 4 kills already in this particular match. They would be feeling very confident very early on, yet in spite of suffering the loss of Shitin, these guys are spitting out blood in the face. They are probably going to be the ideal snakes for Sandhawk. But once again, if you have a look at the map, the zone has formed in the eastern region, as you can find out. However, the map is pretty small. It covers almost the entirety of this particular island, of the main island in the first circle. We have to find out in the next edition of the zone if it is going to shift towards the northern side or the southern side. But right now, Gangsta has actually got the better of this player, that is Goku. I'm not really sure if Mr. Satan is actually going to make a comeback, but right now, this is going to be pretty intense. Satan has been knocked out. Master Roshi is a last one who is still surviving. The kills will be confirmed. Team number 17 is probably the one who is just racking up the kills for themselves. It is Gangsta who has 3 kills for himself, so he has a bag full of kills for himself. Master Roshi, the last remaining survivor of Team Z. I mean, they were absolutely brilliant in the last game, but right now they are not. They have lost 3 players very early on in this particular match. I'm not really sure what happened. There must be a miscommunication between Master Roshi and the other players. Master Roshi dropped in a completely different area, but right now, as you can see, he is a lot open. He's a lot out in the open. I'm not really sure what is the strategy here, but yes, definitely he will try and gather up some kills if he has to die an early death. Moving back onto the map, as you can find out, none of the teams are pretty close together. Yes, we have some of the clusters nearby Painan and the river regions. Team number 19, team number 14. We have team number 13 as well. So these are the teams who are pretty close together. The fight can actually break off. There can be certain engagements between these teams. Nearby Bootcamp, we have team number 3. We have team number 8 as well. Around Paradise Resort, as you can find out, we have team number 7. Team LID probably deserves the loot from Paradise Resort because they have been absolutely brilliant over the entire day. I mean, the last game they have won the last game, and in this match as well, they have had an extravagant start to this particular match. Talking about team number 17, as you can already find out, this is TM's Gangsta who is actually closing in next. Shrey actually gets a knock, and right now I just want to find out which particular team he belongs to, because I do not want to miss this particular action coming in from next stream. This is team number 19. Team number 19 is probably the one who has suffered a knock. Baijal, if I'm not very wrong, the pronunciation, it is Baijal. So Baijal is the one who has suffered the knock, but yes, he is back up on his feet. Crust is the one who is healing himself up right now. Team number 19 seems to be in a pretty critical situation right now. Team number 14 will probably not allow this particular team to actually get inside the circle right now. As you can see, one of the really good spray coming in from next Stray. He could have actually got the better of one player, but right now, as you can see, one by one players are being taken down. Team number 14, advantage of position. Crust will be burned to its ashes right now. Shrey confirming that particular kill. AB on the other side takes down Nox. This is absolute wreckage happening in Sandhawk right now. I'm not really sure. Team number 14 will actually reposition themselves. They will not allow team number 19 to enter the first circle. The crack is team number 14 actually has to get back into the circle first, because otherwise they will also take the damage from the zone as well. So there is a mutual understanding. Team number 14 is moving back into the zone as well. Team number 19 is moving back into the zone as well. So there is a lot of things happening. Team Ace, and this is rather OP. He takes on 4 OPs, 1 player. I'll actually have to find out what is happening, because this is probably team number 4 versus team number 13. Is it? I'm not really sure, because this is team TRT who is engaging in a battle, but I seriously want to find find out what is Team ASN doing, because Radar OP has actually captured a kill for himself. He is having a pretty good view of the entire outer circle right now. The blue zone is coming in. He definitely knows that there are going to be players coming down from that particular hill, and one easy spray and kills are going to be easy and free. But once again, some of the most important things will be your positioning. This is team number 3. Once again, 4 OP is probably having 1 or 2 players still surviving. As of now, they still have 3 players surviving. Kishan was the one. Kishan, the magician of the last game, has just been taken down in this match right now. Hunter, Shadow as well as Shinigami, they are still out there. Will they be able to survive till the ending stages and make a good comeback without Kishan? It is for us to find out. But TRT is definitely going all guns blazing at the moment. I seriously want to find out what is happening. Team INF, is it NF Leo? It is NF Leo. I'll have to find out which particular team it is pretty quickly. This is team number 20 once again with 3 kills already. Are they still battling it out? I'm not really sure. But as of now, they are not. I guess they have actually completely demolished their enemies. But moving back to team number 4, I guess Team Reborn is the one who is engaging in some fights right now. 1 kill for Knight as of now, and is anything happening? Envy on the other hand takes down Spinks, and as you can find out, Knight does have the QBZ as well as a 4-time easy sprays, easy knocks coming in. Hawksby should have been dead by now. That was definitely disappointing, but Knight once again will actually have another go at this particular spray. I guess this time he might actually get one of the knocks, but right now it is not really possible. The QBZ isn't really as stable as the M416. I bet that if it would have been the M416, both of the players would have been a goner. But right now, one by one, this is team number 19 who is actually making a comeback. Baijal is taking up knocks after knocks for himself. 2 knocks already for this guy, and once again the play zone is actually going to play a spoil sport if it is not really ending really soon. I guess he will probably not be able to survive. Baijal is still trying to enter the circle. I guess he does not have enough healing. He is still running, but in turn gets taken down. Felix will get the better of Baijal. Baijal will be burnt to his ashes. He will be taken down, but this is iLord's UD, but the play zone got the better of him. Otherwise he definitely could have confirmed a lot of the knocks for himself. Team number 14 on the other hand, they will start their rotation once again because the play zone is definitely playing a spoil sport. It did bring down this particular team, that is team number 19. Team number 19 definitely got eliminated. This is the 3rd circle already, and we are still left with 13 teams. 42 players are still alive. The action is definitely going to come in. I am expecting an eruption of gunfights. That is something which Sandhawk brings for sure. But right now team number 3 is quite close together, so yes, a fight seems to be imminent. Team number 14 is just crossing this. Hunter is absolutely ready. He is ready with his weapon. He is ready with his arsenal. 1 by 1 players will be taking down. Hunter confirms that particular kill, but Enter gets taken down. He was completely out in the open. His teammates, I'm not really sure where they are. ADS Shadow, he definitely holds a very good angle. He can actually take down some of the players, but with that MK14, I'm not really sure what he will be able to do. Where is Shinigami? Shinigami gets taken down. I'm not really sure. Is the play zone? Definitely not, but he actually gets taken down by LID's Yusuf. Yusuf gathers another kill for himself. Right now, Team LID is in a very good position. They are firing in shots, picking off kills for themselves. This is an ideal Sandhawk gameplay. You get yourself the best positions, and 1 by 1 you pick off the kills, because kills in Sandhawk are pretty easy. It is not as strategic as it gets in Erangel. In Sandhawk, the most important thing is you just have to have the best of positions. That is it, and after that you will be picking off kills pretty easily. Players will be rushing in from all directions. They will try to enter the circle. The blue circle is pretty quick, and you'll find players on the run at every moment. That is when players will be picking off kills, the ones who will be in a better positions. Talking about other teams right now, as you can see, this ST number 18, ASN's Radar OP and others, they are actually moving on top of this particular hill right now. Team number 20 is on top. This is TRT, and probably Radar OP has had a sense. His name is Radar, so definitely he will find some of the players. He will definitely send some of the players right now. But TRT, if they actually spot him down, I guess it is just a matter of time when he actually gets taken down. But once again, Radar OP fails miserably. He fails to perform that particular knock for his team. Right now, team number 20 is completely aware of his positioning, of his teammates presence. The shots are being fired. Team number 20 might actually completely surround team number 8 under their wings, but once again the grenade is actually coming in. Rather OP has cooked the grenade really well, but it was not really well executed. Team number 20 will gather easy kills for themselves. I guess Radar OP was really bad in that particular spray. He should have got that particular knock for himself, but once again these things do happen. This is Ace and Spinex, and he gets one knock on TRD's Adrian. Sam is knocked out as well, but it is Rain who actually comes to the rescue. SRK7 and others, they will actually rush inside the zone, or will they be reviving their teammates? I'm not really sure, but if they are close enough, I guess they will be reviving their teammates. As of now, a lot of the things are happening. Smokey is smoking up the entire region. There is a lot of teams coming in from the behind, and as you can find out, this is team number 14, and they will, I guess they have just been eliminated. Team number 14 probably just got eliminated right now. We still have 10 teams surviving right now, 27 players. Just have a look. This is absolute havoc going in different areas. This is TM's Gangsta, who probably is racking up the kills even more. He probably has another knock for himself. Yes, he definitely has T number 7 on his scope right now. He has another knock for himself. Pharaonic OP has been taken down. Smokey has been taken down as well. Axin has only one player who is still surviving, if I'm not very wrong. We still have 9 players. We still have 9 teams surviving. Team number 7 is on the move right now. TM's Gangsta is doing a phenomenal job for his team, but he will actually find team number 12 below this particular ridge right now, if I'm not very wrong. This is going to be easy pickings. Is it going to be easy pickings for this guy? I'm not really sure. Won by this is Gangsta. He is actually closing in on team number 12 once again. Kills after kills, and not really. Gangsta gets taken down, but I guess the cover fire is going to be eminent right now. Gangsta's presence was really important right now. The responsibility is on this guy. This is AZRP, and he is taking the damage from the zone itself. Will he get some knocks for himself? Not really. He gets taken down and completely wiped out. Team number 7 has just been completely destroyed. That was pure destruction. Really well game. Really good gameplay coming in from team number 12. Once again, this is Godfather and others. They were absolutely brilliant in that particular fight. I mean, team number 17 did not have a chance against this particular team, especially after that knock against Gangsta. I definitely had high hopes from that particular player, but right now team number 12 is completely out in the open with so many teams in and around. The zone is closing in. I guess it is going to be an easy spot, easy kill for this for the teams surrounding this particular team, that is team number 12. Once again, this is team LID, and yes, they did suffer the loss of Pharaonic OP, who is a very important player in this particular lineup. But once again, Yusuf and others, they are still doing a phenomenal job. This is Yusuf. He will actually rush in team number 18, but that was really bad commitment. Yusuf had to check the surroundings, which he did not. And once again, third party by team number 10. Kills will be collected by this particular team right now. This is Galaxy's Reaper, AB, and Brainiac. They definitely hold a very good position for themselves. Team number 18 won by, I guess it is just a matter of time when this particular team gets actually taken down. This is Reaper. He might actually get some of the kills for himself. That was a really easy knock, but that was not really the case. Reaper could not convert that knock into a kill. Team number 3 will probably be aware of this particular team's presence. Right now, we are still having a very thrilling match, to be honest. This is 11 players who are still surviving. 7 teams are left. We have so many players still surviving. Galaxy is probably having the highest chance of gathering the chicken dinner in this particular match. Amy gets the better of Aki, and another team gets taken down. 6 teams, 11 players, or rather 10 players. This is going to be an interesting matchup, to be honest. This is going to be an interesting finale. Anyone can actually get the winner chicken dinner, you know. This is not a 4v3 situation. This is a 3v2. Players are surviving at very small numbers. This is DIE Sparky, and he's the last one who is still surviving. 4D's Plankton is the last one who is still surviving. Yusuf and LID, only two players surviving right now. In Hunter, we have 2 players surviving. So this is, anything can happen. Anyone can actually get the chicken dinner. This is going to be so intense, so interesting. The grenades are actually coming in. Shadow throws that particular grenade against Team Galaxy. Will he be getting a knocks for himself? That is going to be an opening for that particular rush. But yes, the grenades are actually coming in. Brainiac gets the better of Jack OP, and with that being said, team number 7 has only 1 player surviving, and that is Yusuf. Will he be getting a knock for himself? Not really. M416 6 times scope. Nothing really for him to actually celebrate. This is team I guess Team 4 OP just got demolished. Team Galaxy once again showing their true colors. Just have a look with the number of kills. I mean, 12 kills for this particular team. Plankton can actually have a lot of kills for himself. He can actually get a lot of kills for himself. One knock, not even a single one. The M416, the M762s, they were out. Sparky, the last one who is still left. Will he be able to perform a 1v2 situation? Not really. The Molotovs, the gunfights, everything was coming in. Winner chicken dinner for Team Galaxy. What a performance coming in from Galaxy's Ripper, Brainiac and AB. I mean, they suffered the first casualty in the game. That was shitting, but after that, just have a look how this particular team has recovered. This is actually what you call composure. This is actually what you call class. Team Galaxy, kudos to you, man. With 15 kills, you guys have proved yourself once again why you are one of the best squads here and there. I mean, talking about this particular recovery, Shitin was the first player to get eliminated out. Reaper, Brainiac, AV, their formations, their coordinations, everything was absolutely on point. Their IGL was giving them clear-cut calls. There was not a single chance of error. There was no room for error whatsoever, and that is a performance that you come up with after losing your teammate in the first few seconds. This is Team Galaxy. This is class. This is called recovery. Once again, a winner chicken dinner for this particular team. They have been an absolute beast in this particular match. I mean, there hasn't really been a team who came close to the number of kills this particular team gathered for themselves, to be honest. With 15, that is a lot of points, and the chicken dinner as well as to show. I mean, their composure was on a different level. They were not losing out on a single play. Their positioning was absolutely perfect. Their gunfights were really brilliant. To be honest, a lot of the players were missing in easy knocks in this particular match, and that was something which really hurt them. But this particular team, they actually relied on precision more than damage. Most of their players had M416s, which they were using absolutely brilliantly. 6x scopes, red dots. These are the scopes where you have zero room for errors, and you really get those precision sprays connecting. So in spite of the opponents having AKMs or everything, this particular team actually focused on their precision, focused on their recovery, and definitely made a comeback. That was one of the most interesting comeback, one of the most intense comeback which I had seen. And kudos to Team Galaxy OP. Everyone played really well from this particular team. Team DIY's Rohit once again came up with 4 kills. Kudos for that. But Swaraj was the last one who is still surviving. The Molotov actually did the trick in the final circle, in the final fight, to be honest. It was practically a 1v1 situation for Swaraj, because one player from Team Galaxy was knocked out. One player was at 10 HP and the other player was around 80 HP. So that was practically a 1v1 situation. But yes, the Molotov did the trick, and that is something which I was talking about. Team Galaxy never really kept anything on chance. I mean, more than gunfights, I guess it is really important how you use your utilities, and that was something which this particular team showed. And there you have it. This particular team came up with the first and the second positions respectively. Team 40 came up with the third place. So there you have it. Team LID, once again, they had the chicken dinner in the last game in this match as well. The fourth position as well as the 6 kills. Not a bad performance. I would say a pretty good performance according to their own standards. And I would seriously love to see more from this particular team. But the matchups for Group 3 is already over. We will be actually moving on to Group 4. 2 matches for the day are still remaining. So we'll have to find that out. We'll have to check that out as well. So don't go anywhere. We will be back with the next games pretty soon. Till then, stay tuned. I'll be back after a pretty short break. I need some water break, because my throat is absolutely soaring. So yes, we will be back. Keep the live chat going. I am having a look at the live chat pretty often. So yes, I would definitely love if you guys go and have a good time out there. Tell me anything. You can actually come up with any sort of discussions as well, so I'll be responding to that. Till then, we will see you soon, and stay tuned.
the crazy shit I did tonight, those would be the best memories. I just wanna let it go for the night. That would be the best therapy for me. Hey, hey, do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, yeah, do-do-do-do-do. Hey, hey, do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, yeah, do-do-do-do-do. All the crazy shit I did tonight, those would be the best memories. I just wanna let it go for the night. That would be the best therapy for me. Hey, hey, do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, yeah, do-do-do-do-do. Hey, hey, do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, yeah, do-do-do-do-do. It's getting late, but I don't mind. 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 All the crazy shit I did tonight, those would be the best memories. I just wanna let it go for the night. That would be the best therapy for me. Hey, hey, do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, yeah, do-do-do-do-do. Hey, hey, do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, yeah, do-do-do-do-do. All the crazy shit I did tonight, those would be the best memories. I just wanna let it go for the night. That would be the best therapy for me. Hey, hey, do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, yeah, do-do-do-do-do. Hey, hey, do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, yeah, do-do-do-do-do. It's getting late, but I don't mind. 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 We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Baby, you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the you take me home? Give me wings to fly. We can run away. Castle in the sky. Won't you take me home and give me wings to fly? We can be alone in the castle in the sky. We can run away and leave this world behind. Please just take me home to a castle in the sky. Castle in the sky. Castle in the sky. Won't you take me home?
I can wait another minute. I can wait another second to be with you for an eternity. I feel like I am in a daydream. Every moment that I spend with you, with you.
Won't you take me home and give me wings to fly? We can be alone in the castle in the sky. We can run away and leave this world behind. Please just take me home to a castle in the sky. Castle in the sky. Castle in the sky. Won't you take me home? Won't you take me home? Give me wings to fly. We can run away. Castle in the sky.
Oh babe, I don't know if I can without you coming down to ruin all my plans. Yeah, you were my queen, my dream, my everything I know. And though it looks like I don't give a fuck, but I do. Oh stay, yeah, yeah. Oh stay, yeah, yeah. Oh stay, yeah, yeah. Oh stay, yeah, yeah. Everything will be alright, alright, all night. 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 Alright, all night. In the night, when we fight, we can dance until we're blinded by the light. Yeah, sea is bright, blue flowers right. We can dance until we're blinded by the light. Oh stay, yeah, yeah. Oh stay, yeah, yeah. Oh stay, yeah, yeah. Oh stay, yeah, yeah. Everything will be alright, alright.
So yes, once again I am back. This is Chaos this side, casting these matches on behalf of CriticalX. We are having the matches for Group 4 going on. The match has just begun. I'm excited to find out what is going to happen. Once again, this is PUBG Mobile Weekly Wars. This is week 8 that is going on, the ranking event. Group 4, match 1 just begins. So I was having a look at the live chat, and this is Arrow Shadow Gaming. He says, "Why there is so much delay, bro? Bro, because the delay is kind of pretty important, I guess, because a lot of the teams go for stream sniping. I'm not blaming anyone, but yes, we have had complaints of stream sniping, so that is the reason why I kind of put a significant amount of delay. I know that you would want to know what is going on in the game ahead, especially in real time, but sometimes I guess you have to kind of go for that bad method to prevent any sort of corruptions, to prevent any sort of cheating in the game, because that is what PUBG Mobile can, that is something which can destroy the entire community. We all know what is happening in PMCO, right? So that is the reason why a lot of precautions are needed to be taken. So this is Steve Rogers. He says OP casting professional. I'm not professional, man. I'm not professional, but yes, I do try to cast as good as I can. So the match is on, the flight is already on. We'll have a look at the flight path. The map is Erangel, once again the homeland of PUBG Mobile. We are going to have an exquisite match in this particular edition of Group 4 Game 1. Right now the flight path actually goes from the western side of military base. It crosses exactly Ferry Pier, Gadka Hospital, and ends at Georgia Pole. This is a very westernized flight path. I'm not really sure if the teams are going to reach the far eastern end of this particular flight path, but yes, I would definitely love to find out what are the drop locations for these teams, because there is a new group, there are new drop locations, new names. I'll actually have to find, actually have to get used to it. So once again, team number 3 has taken their drop locations. They are going for this particular military base region. Team number 4 is probably going for Pochinki or school. We have a lot of teams who are going for the southern end of the main island. You call that Primox, Ferry Pier. These are the regions where we find a huge cluster of the teams, and that was something which I already said. The flight is so westernized. None of the teams will be able to reach Yasnaya, Milta Power, Milta, or even Shelter Prison Mansion. And especially if you consider the western side of this particular Erangel map, you do not really find a lot of compounds to loot, and that is something which creates a lot of commotion. We have in Ferry Pier some of the teams who are pretty close together. There is a huge chance of an early fight going on in Ferry Pier, because we have team 22 and we have team number 11. The shots can actually come in pretty quickly. This is Wanted Candy, and he does have the AKM as well as a shotgun. He is actually rushing inside the battleground. He wants to get those initial kills even before the opponent, that is team number 11, gets their hands on any sort of weapons. But yes, the first blood has been drawn in this particular map. We actually started with 17 teams right now, and with the first blood being drawn, it is for us to find out how many of the players remain. Another knock coming in. This is going to be pretty interesting. Team number 11 versus team number 22. Wanted Candy does have a lot of bullets in that AKM ready to fire, because he wants this particular kill. Team number 11, this is right in front. We probably have Winter, so Winter can actually be in a very critical position. I'm not really sure if team number 22 is actually going to make, his teammates is actually going to and cover him, but otherwise there is nothing really happening. The fight definitely has been delayed with Wanted Candy falling back, but right now Team Myth is actually going all out. We have Team 4 King going all out. So many things are happening right now. This is something which you do not really expect from Erangel, but Erangel has just erupted very uncertainly. Team number 6 already has 4 kills for themselves. Boy, this is something which never really happens, and let us have a look at which particular team just got eliminated. It has to be team number 21. It is an Aura, iGamer, YT, Megatron, Bunny, Hawk. This particular team just got decimated in Erangel just at the very early stages in this game. I am really shocked. I am not really sure what happened, but it did happen, and right now we have to live with it. Pretty early eliminations in this particular match. Team number 19 once again has lost number 7. we have to find out which are the teams who are pretty close together right now. Yes, the fights are actually happening in team number 8 and team number 10 are pretty close together right now. As you can see, this is Morteen Shazam, a pretty unique clan name, to be honest. This is team Morteen, and we have Shazam, we have Zinx, we have Rohan, as well as we have DetriX. If I'm not really correct with that pronunciation, I'll actually let you know after reading the stats. But right now this particular team is actually rushing in. They are going for the far southern side of these particular compound, a far southern side of Erangel. These compounds here and there will actually give them a pretty good loot. Initially, even in the PMPLs, Team Soul used to go for these particular compounds. So yes, they are pretty popular right now. The 9mm and the UZ can actually be of much help, but yes, these compounds do not really possess a lot of the ammunition, a lot of the weaponry. So these, I guess this particular team has to actually move away. With that being said, we still have team number 10 lurking in the background. A lot of the fights are almost coming in, but teams really are refraining themselves from engaging in any sort of fights right now, with team number 10, team number 8 quite close together. I seriously think that there is a chance that there is going to be an early fight right now, but yes, none of the teams are making an early move at this point, and that is something which is really understandable. If we have a look at Rohan, we have Shazam, we have this is Detrix, if I'm not very wrong with the pronunciation, pretty complicated for a PUBG name, but yes, let's just be. Team number 10 has actually moved away, so yes, the fight is definitely not really going to happen. The spectators, the casters for like us, we will actually have to wait for everything to actually commence, because right now teams are looting themselves. We only have one team that has been completely decimated right now. But apart from that, we are having here knocks here and there. This is VE's Rabbit, who actually has been taken down. I seriously want to see what is happening. So the team name is pretty important, the team name as well as the slot number. I seriously want to find out. This is the player. He was Rabbit, and he was the one who actually came up with a knock, but I'm not really sure where this is happening. This seems to be Georgopol City right now, and yes, this is Georgopol City, but where are your opponents? Who are you fighting against? That is something which is a real question. Rabbit was seriously the one who came up with a knock. It has to be team number 20. They are actually poised in the hospital region, so that is a really good long distance knock. If Rabbit was capable enough of taking that particular knock for himself, that has to mean that this particular player does have some skill with himself. But right now, one by one, we are seeing knocks happening here and there. I seriously want to find out what is happening with team number 4, because yes, they have lost 2 players. This is team number 19 versus team number 4. The Ruins region is all lit up because team number 19 is going hot-headed against this particular team. Right now, Alter OP just completely missed through that particular grenade, and as you can find out, it almost took him away. LFPs, this is Trouble, and Trouble is trying to actually molotov this particular player. Alter OP does have a very good position, and so is Trouble. On the other side, Boss from team A and H, if I'm not very wrong, has taken down Ninja. But right now, this particular fight, team number 4 versus team number 90, seems to be pretty interesting. Trouble actually gets a knock on Alter OP and finishes him off. Only one player remains. I'm not really sure where he is right now. He is in a completely different area. He is still surviving, and something which is a good news for team number 4, because you definitely do not want to get completely eliminated very early, so early on in this particular match. You definitely would want to support, you definitely would want to survive. What am I even saying? So yes, when you have to actually survive, you definitely need such players who are away from the battleground. But yes, there you have it. The red zone is here, and it can actually be pretty deadly. I myself have died inside this particular red zone a lot of times. But right now, ANH is actually going all guns blazing. This is Rajneesh who came up with a knock against the team that they are fighting right now. I seriously want to find out what is ANH doing, because they are coming up with all the kills right now. Rajneesh already has a kill for himself, or rather 2 kills for himself. Leo has 1 kill for himself. I'm not really sure if there are any more players left, because team number 20 has completely wiped out their enemies. 3 kills already for this particular team. I guess another squad just got eliminated, completely wiped out. Right now, this particular team, I would say Rajneesh with 1 kill and Rajneesh with 2 kills and Leo with 1 kill. They are really set up. They are well set up for the remainder of this particular match. I guess they'll find good ammunitions here. Just have a look. I mean, the 5.56s, those guns, including those carrels, the scopes, the 4x, the 8x, everything is here. And with such a good start to your match, I guess you just have to improvise. You just have to go for those positionings. You just have to go for better placements, and then you'll find kills for themselves. I mean, when you get a good positioning, especially the map in Sandhawk, we saw in the last game that the team who had the best position won that particular match, and it has to be the case in Erangel as well. Definitely in different matches there are different strategies, but especially in Erangel, I guess what really matters is going really aggressive in the initial stages and then surviving your way till the final circle. That is actually how you get your, what do you call it, the high fragging chicken dinners. That is according to my experience, but once again, these are new teams. They definitely will have different plans. So yes, we'll have to actually find out what is the plan for these teams. Once again, I'm seriously excited to find out if this particular team, that is team ANH, will actually prove to be a handful for the other teams till the final circle. If they are a contender for the chicken dinner, that is for us to find out once again. Talking about the map itself, as you can find out, none of the teams are pretty close together. So yes, the zone, the first circle has actually formed on the western and the northern side of this particular map. A pretty, I would say, a pretty unconventional zone. I haven't really seen a lot of the competitive circles forming on top of Georgopol. Generally, it actually goes to the southern side or it goes to the eastern side. But here we have a circle on the western side of the map. That is something which is pretty interesting. Georgopol, shooting range, Rozok, the ruins, these are the regions where you might find a lot of the teams. We still have teams in Zarki, and that is a really surprising thing, to be honest. I did not really expect a lot of the teams to go for Zarki. We don't really see that in the competitive stage, but yes, team number 12 has actually gone for Zarki. They are going for the survival tactics. We'll have to find out if that works for real. But yes, right now the teams from the southern island, as you can already find, are team number 22, team number 3, as well as 13, as well as 7, from different parts of the map. They are entering the circle right now. They are on their vehicles, and I guess it is going to be pretty easy. It is definitely going to be pretty easy rotation for each and every one of them. But once again, team number 7, after crossing that particular bridge, if they cross that particular bridge, team number 9 is just waiting for them. That can actually be a pretty risky move for team number 7 once again. But it is for us to find out if they are going to cross the bridge. Because if they do, team number 9 can actually find themselves, catch themselves off guard. But right now, as you can see, this is Senpai, and overall, they are actually going after this particular team, are they? Because right now, I guess they have actually crossed the bridge. Have they? I'm not really sure. They haven't crossed the bridge. They definitely haven't crossed the bridge. Or are they crossing the bridge with the vehicle? I'm not really sure. The flare guns from team number 9 are on right now. So this is sold overall. We have Senpai as well in another vehicle. They are actually crossing the bridge. I'm not really sure where team number 9 is exactly, but according to the stats from the map, they definitely have to be in a very close spot. Overall, definitely crashed himself, something which we do not really see at this particular stage. But yes, it was overall came up with that particular crash. But definitely team number 7 is actually following up. His teammates are actually following up right now. They are looking for a much better position. The zone has actually shifted. It is still covering shooting range and Georgopol, just like I predicted. This is going to be a northern and a western circle. Even in the final stages, it is going to come as close as the hospital region. I kind of predict that it is not going to go southern towards Gatka or the Pochinki region. As of now, things are looking pretty calm, pretty crazy, because Erangel came up with an eruption pretty early in this particular match. We had squad wipes happening, we had kills happening such early stages, but after that things have actually cooled down a bit right now. Most of the teams are taking the rotations. Once again, I'll actually say what I said earlier during the Group 3 Erangel match as well, that before the 4th circle, expecting fights at the competitive stage in Erangel is something which is really unrealistic. Erangel being such a huge map with so many compounds, you generally predict a much more passive gameplay, a much more strategic gameplay. Unlike Sanhok, where you actually have to go all guns blazing, Erangel is much more about your strategies. When you want to go aggressive, when you want to go passive, everything actually makes everything depends on what your strategy is right now. But as of now, this is the compound which team number 7 is going to hold. We will actually have a look at the other teams who are close by. This is team number 6. Team number 6, that is team Myth, were one of the first teams who actually came up with the squad wipe, who actually came up with the kills for themselves. Right now they're actually going for the contender side of this particular Georgia poll. I'm not really sure, but yes, there is another squad, that is team number 7, pretty close by. They might actually capture this particular squad house for themselves. Yes, they definitely will capture this squad house for themselves. But ANH Leo has got another kill for himself. That is something which I would want to find out. I guess this particular fight is happening. And first is team number 11. As you can already see, one player is already down on his knees. ANS Rajneesh has just been knocked out, but Avid got another trade fire happening. Leo is coming up with a really good rotation. I guess he will actually wipe off this entire team on his own. This is a very good flank coming in from ANH. This is Leo, and one by one, team number 11 is just being ripped apart by this particular team right now. Only one player remains, but Leo was really bad in that particular situation, but his teammates were there to cover it up. I guess this is what Battle Royale is all about. You cannot really be the best player in every situation. That is why you actually need your teammates to back you up. I guess that particular jump, he should have actually spotted that player from team number 11, the final player, but that was not really the case. Leo got knocked out, but yes, his teammates were there with 7 kills already. Team number 20 looks to be in a really good shape. As of now, Trouble gets a knock on another player. That has to be Revenger. I would certainly have a look at what is happening, because Trouble has got his kill for himself as well. Right now he is going up against team number 15, if I'm not very wrong. Yes, team number 15 has actually charged in. Trouble looks for some cover right now. He gets another knock for himself, and right now he is going for that particular confirmation of the kill, and he will confirm that kill. There is no mercy given whatsoever. You give yourself a pixel, you go for that particular rush, you get knocked out. There is no chance that you are going to be left alone. Sold, meanwhile, is going all out against team N31. N31 probably has just been wiped out completely. I'm not really sure how many players are remaining. Khalnayak and Nishant are still remaining, but Khalnayak right now is the last one. Nishant just got demolished. Team Sold is going all out against this particular team, that is team N31, with 1 kill already. This is a pretty early stage for this particular team to take an elimination. Khalnayak will look to survive his way and at least inside the top 10 and put his team inside the top 10. This is I was once again having a look at the live chat. This is Mafia Jack. He says, you're an OP caster, bro. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot. It means a lot to me personally. But once again, talking about the match itself, we have had an exquisite Erangel game right now. This is only the second circle, and yes, we have seen a lot of fights. 14 teams are only alive, and we have 44 players right now in this particular game playing currently. So yes, this is going to be a pretty interesting matchup as of now. I guess this guy, this is Khalnayak, he will try and survive in this small shack. I'm not really sure how long, but definitely he'll look to enter into the top 10 at least. But right now, team number 4, team number 3, they are coming pretty close together. This is the school region, and this is team GG's Know You OP. Once again, a single soul survivor for his team, and with not a lot of great loot. I would say the AKM and the M16, and he does not look to kind of go very aggressive in this match, definitely because you're the only one left for your team. You have to survive, you have to prone yourself inside the top 10 once again. Having a look at this particular team, I mean, this is team Sold, and once again, Ninja, if I'm not very wrong, it's Ninja, so it has to be Ninja. Ninja overall, they were the ones who actually ripped the hell out of team N31, and I'm not really sure what happened out there. We did not cover that particular fight, but the kill feed went berserk in a very short period of time, and it was all about team Sold whacking out team N31, that is team number 9. That was something which was really unexpected. But talking about team number 6, that is team Myth, once again with 5 kills, they are still holding on to this particular squad house outside Georgia Pole. The hill has probably a team, I'm not really sure which particular team is capturing the hill, but are they going for the kill? Are they going for that hill battle? I'm not really sure. But yes, things definitely look to be really interesting right now. LFP's trouble, he was the one who was going for the kills for his team as well with 3 kills. Team LFP looks to be settled at this point right now. They are holding ruins in a really good fashion. Yes, they do have some of the teams in and around. They do have team number 15's X shot here. As you can find out, the buggy is just being demolished, and that is a pretty good strategy, I guess, to actually demolish the buggy and not let X shot go away from this particular region. But once again, X shot came up with 2 kills. That is a pretty commendable performance in itself once again. We haven't seen a lot about this team right now. This is team number 16, that is Team Tiger, and this is Sage currently on your screen. Team number 22 is on top of this particular ridge, and Wanted Candy versus Tiger Sage can actually be a reality if they actually come pretty close together. On the other side, I guess Team Sold is going all out attack once again. I'm not really sure which particular team it is, but yes, right now King P has just grenaded himself and knocked himself out. There has been a lot of missed grenades happening in this particular matchup, but right now team number 16 versus team number 22 can actually be a reality. Probably they are looking for occupying this particular compound, but yes, it is already occupied. Rotation is coming in from team number 16 once again. Haven't seen a lot of this particular team, but right now Souls, one player has just been taken down. This is Escanor, and Escanor has been knocked out. Senpai has been knocked out. This is going to be pretty dangerous for this particular team, because Team Soul had been performing really well, but right now Overall is probably the last one who is still surviving. Yes, he is the last one, and one by one players are just being demolished right in front of our eyes. Team number 7 versus team number 12 is up there as well. And we do have some of the teams here and there as well. So I'll actually have a look at the world view, because otherwise it is pretty difficult to guess, because team number 7 with 2 players, I guess, surviving, 1 player will get revived. We have team number 6, that is Team Myth, who is actually closing in. We have team number 12 who is still surviving in this particular compound right now. With 3 teams in this particular mix, it is going to be pretty intense. But once again, the numbers advantage with team number 6 right now. As you can see, Hawk confirmed that big kill of Senpai, and he will once again try and close in. Team number 7 once again suffering a knock. This is Overall right now, and the last grenade coming in from Gabriel just to wipe that shit out of. I mean, that was the end for Team Soul. Do you believe it? Do you believe that was the end for Team Soul? But once again, we do have team number 12 coming in. The match, or rather the fight in this particular compound, is still not over. Team number 6 looks to be overpowering anyone who comes in their way. The grenades are really coming in. That is something which I always say. Your abilities are not just your gunfights. The way you use your utilities speaks for itself. And right now, Team Myth has not even fired a single bullet against anyone. They are using the grenade to taunt their enemies right now. This is going to be an absolute havoc. I guess Hawk will actually get confirmed. The kill might actually get confirmed right now. This is support coming in. Really good teamwork to show for team number 6, that is Team Myth. Once again, I'm really surprised that this particular team put up this particular performance. Hawk was in a really good position, but he could not really capitalize on it and got himself knocked out. But there was it. Daku was there, and he was definitely in a much better position. He came in from outside and wiped the shit out of this entire team, to be honest. And team number 12 definitely had no chance. Daku with 5 kills. This guy has been ripping teams apart in and out, and this is something which you do expect from a team like Team Myth. Once again, we'll have to find out if this particular team can actually go all the way. Talking about Team A and H, they are pretty close together as well. As you can find out, they already have 8 kills for themselves. Team LFP is quite close as well. So Rajinish with 2 kills, Leo with 3 kills already. Leo is actually going for that particular surviving arc right now. But yes, it is Habit and others. This is Habit who is actually going for that particular spray against N31's Khalnaik. Khalnaik was pretty lucky to have survived. But right now, if you actually have moved over to the POV for this particular player, he is actually getting fired from all directions. It is going to be an impossible task for him to survive. Once again, gets taken down by the vehicle explosion. Rajneesh came up with that particular kill. Team ANH is just going all guns blazing right now. Once again, the rotation is coming in from team number 6. Probably they know that the action is happening elsewhere. With 11 teams still surviving, I guess it is going to end in ruins. My prediction kind of came wrong. So yes, I was actually expecting a zone in the hospital region, in the hill region, or Georgiapol hill region, but that was not really the case. We are having a final circle in ruins right now with team number 6, and so many teams in and around right now. Habit came up with another knock for himself. This particular team ANH, is going all out offense right now. Team number 5 gets taken down. One player from team number 5 gets taken down. I'm not really sure how many of them are still out there on their feet. Team Tiger's Deadeye came up with a knock right now. This is really interesting, but once again, I would seriously want to find out what is happening with Team Tiger, because they are right now coming up with the kills, and as of now, this is Deadeye who is coming up with those knocks with the Car 90, and he does have this particular weapon with that 8-time scope, but this does not look to be as interesting, because in the ruins region we were having an absolute calamity with team number 6. This is Team Myth once again having the rotation. I guess they have actually got a different positions for themselves. They have to smoke their behinds, because otherwise the backstabbing is going to be a really difficult task for them to cover up. With that being said, if you have a look at this particular team, this is Team VE once again in a really good position. Probably they're going after team number 16 or some other teams here and there. Team ANH was doing a phenomenal job, as you can find out. Stunner does have a visual on some of the players. If you have a look at Team ANH, then this is Rajneesh once again, and he is holding a very good position. The single shot tap-ins with that Scar L3X. A lot of the stuff is happening. A lot of the action is still left. We still have 11 teams and 33 players, and this is already the 4th circle. So yes, teams are coming close together. The fight is actually happening one by one. Team Tiger is going all guns blazing. Only one player is surviving, and that has to be Deadeye just gets wiped down by Team Myth. Team Myth, I already said that this team is on a roll right now. Probably there is no one who can actually stop this particular team on its tracks. Team number 3, that is Team IMU, is playing a pretty stealth game. I'm not really sure what their plan is, but yes, they do have only 1 kill, and as of now, they're not going for a lot of aggressive gameplay. A very passive strategy, to be honest, but not something to criticize about, because yes, they have been surviving. They still have all their players alive, so that is something which is going to count very much in the final stages of the circle. Talking about team number 4, the last player, Noyu OP, once again he is still making it count. Once again, will he be getting 1 knock on team number 8? Morten Zinks was almost on the verge of getting taken down, but yes, the M16 tap is something which is really not easy. It really requires a lot of practice for you actually to precise that particular spray. For you to precise that particular tap in and get a knock pretty easily. But Team 8, once again, Team Morten gets another knock for themselves. Detrix and Rohan are the last 2 players who are still surviving. Detrix is in a completely different area, and team number 8 is playing in a 1v1 split. So as of now, this is a good strategy. Rohan is really holding a very good position for his team. Once again, Detrix has to hold on, because otherwise, being a single player for a team, it is going to get really crazy. Right now, team number 20, that is Team ANH, has just been eliminated. That is something which is really crazy, because Myth came out of nowhere. I'm not really sure what happened. What happened? Karan OP was the last one who was still remaining. He completely wiped off Team ANH. That was something which was probably bound to happen, because both of these sides were going absolutely crazy, absolutely guns blazing. They were on an absolute frenzy. But yes, there you have it, Team Myth coming out on top with 16 kills already. Mind you, this is only the 5th circle, alright? This team hasn't yet completed their quota of kills. They still have 3 players alive. They still have 24 players in this entire match. So yes, there is a lot of scope for this particular team to actually cross the 20 kill mark. Will they be able to do it? It is for us to find out. But once again, team number 3 is in a very good position. The circle has to actually close in. We will actually move on to the world view. But right now, Karan OP has actually have the visual on team number 22, on team number 3. He will definitely look to kind of salivate some pride for his team right now. With that being said, there is a lot of gunfights which is happening. Team number 5 is probably the one. Rabbit is actually going for this particular player. One shot, if I'm not very wrong, or kill shot, eye shot. It can be anything. I'm not really sure what is his name, but it is X-Shot, pardon me for that. X-Shot is still surviving on the merit of heal battle. But right now, team number 5 is in a very critical position. I'm not really sure how long they are going to survive. The smokes have to come in, but yes, it is team number 9 who is going on an absolute frenzy. Oh, okay, so it is not team number 9. They are surviving in a very critical position, to be honest. But who was it? Who was the one who was spraying down on team number 5? It is for us to find out. But talking about team number 9, team number 19, as you can already find out, they have actually moved away from their shackles. This is Salty OP, and Salty OP is being fired in from all directions. Team number 5 came up with that particular knock. Ultron has been knocked out with a grenade, but Critical came up with that particular kill. Okay, so it was not critical. The kill was actually stolen by Joker. This is team number 13's first kill, and they are still surviving. This is something which is unseen by me right now. But yes, team number 13 is actually going after team number 5. A very good position for them, for this particular team right now. Yes, they do hold a very good compound. If they actually manage to keep their positions in, I guess the chicken dinner can be for theirs to grab. But once again, we'll have to have a look at Team Myth, because these guys have been blowing away anyone who comes in front of them. Team number 3 is definitely on the move right now. The sprays will actually be coming in. I'm expecting sprays coming in from Daku and the other player, that is Rambo. But once again, Karan OP has actually moved in a very advanced position. He might actually get sprayed down by a lot of teams. I'm not really sure what the strategy is. As of now, Daku also has to go for that particular rotation, but as of now he is actually going for that particular spray. Fails in that particular attempt, but once again he has lost his vehicle. He has to go for that damage, otherwise it is going to be very, very difficult. Team number 5 on the other hand is being ripped down. They are being broken down like a house of cards, one by one. Team number 5 just got eliminated. Team number 19 still surviving. Trouble is still out there. Team number 13 in a very good position. They are the kings of the hill right now. Joker gets taken down. Private Avi as well as Charanjot 1, 2, 3. These two guys are still surviving right now. Will they be able to win that chicken dinner for their team? I'm not really sure, but Team Myth is definitely doing something which is magical. 20 kills in this match already. They are already inside the top 3 right now. It is only a matter of time when they get the better of Trouble as well as players from team number 13. Trouble picks up another kill for himself. Team number 13 is almost on the verge of getting eliminated. This is Rambo from team number 13. If I'm not really wrong, is it Rambo? Okay, so it is Rambo from team number 6, that is Team Myth, and he actually takes the better of LFP's Trouble, and one by one team number 6 finishes off everyone. The chicken dinner for Team Myth. Boy oh boy, I'm going to retire from casting, because I haven't seen matches like these before. And this is something which is absolutely crazy. I don't know what is happening. Team Myth with a 23 kill chicken dinner, absolutely domination incarnate. There has been no stopping for this particular squad. After the loss of Hawk, Karan OP, Rambo and Daku went on an absolute rampage. Got 22 kills between themselves. Karan OP with 10 kills. They wiped down anyone who stepped in front of them, demolished anyone who dared to kind of cross their sight, and with 23 kills, the number 1 spot, there is not a single team who can actually come close to this particular squad in terms of statistics. I'm not really sure if there are teams who have accumulated. I'm not really sure what is going to happen. I'm not really sure if the top 10 teams have the same number of kills totally as Team Myth, because this is absolutely crazy. Rambo, Daku, Karan OP in peak form. Their coordination was absolutely brilliant, but more than that, the use of utilities. They were absolutely dominating the game in every stage, be it in ruins, be it in an open stage, be it in the final circle, be it in a very early in the very early game. I mean, they were probably the first ones to have eliminated a squad. They are still the last squad to stand. I mean, the last man standing. That is what you call the Iron Man, right? There is no stopping for this squad. There was no team had any idea. No team had any answer to the questions which Team Myth placed on the table. And there you have it, with 23 kills, an enormous chicken dinner for this particular team. I think that this particular team has a lot of way to go in this particular tournament. Once again, guys, fantastic job, well done. I mean, I'm at a loss of words right now. Performances have been going in an upward graph. I have seen an upward graph of performances. The number of kills are increasing day by day, and this is something which has been an absolute treat to the eye. This is destruction. This is destruction, my team Myth. Once again, definitely you guys are a myth. 23 kill chicken dinners are a myth as well. Deservedly so. You have the number one spot, and yes, there you have it. The first game for Group 4 PUBG Mobile Weekly Wars is over. We will be back with the second game. That has to be Sandhawk, and I'll be back after a very short break. Till then, stay tuned, because we always bring such high profile action in our streams. Do make sure you subscribe to this particular channel, like the stream, show some love in the live chat as well, because it means a lot to me, to the players as well as to me as a caster, to the management, everyone. So it means a lot to us. So yes, do make sure you kind of show some love in the live chat, like the stream, as well as subscribe to this particular channel. We will be back in a very short break with the next game. That has to be Sanhok. Till then, stay tuned.
Took a swing at a wrecking ball and I prayed for my downfall, and I found a way to reconcile, cause in my heart it's not worthwhile. It's a bloody battlefield where some go down, others heal. In the end it's all the same. All you can do is play the game. Oh, do we say goodbye? Refuse to question why. I'm sad to say I'm sorry, so lie. Pretend that you're okay. Swear that you will stay. Keep trying for one day. I'm sick of all these lies. Don't care if I capsize. There's nothing left for me to hide. Don't wanna live a lie. Too many lows, too many highs. Too many things to criticize. And so I leave it all behind. Don't wanna live a lie. Life kept spitting at my feet and forced me down a dead-end street, when all I had went up in flames, burning only dark remains. I cover up every part of my skin, oh, cause I don't like the person within, oh. I know I'm the one to blame. All I can do is take the shame. Oh, do we say goodbye? Refuse to question why. I'm too sad to say I'm sorry, so lie and pretend that you're okay. Swear that you will stay. Keep trying for one day. Whoa, whoa. I'm sick of all these lies. Don't care if I capsize. There's nothing left for me to hide. Don't wanna live a lie. Too many lows, too many highs. Too many things to criticize. So I leave it all behind. Don't wanna live a lie. A lie. might capsize. Oh no.
So you don't remember kicking my heart off the dirty sidewalk? Maybe you were too high. I know you were too high. Yeah, I got the temper, but we're one and the same when we're playing these games, and it's never been right. You left me high and so dry, and I'm stuck between these stop-go signs, caught inside this limbo. I'm sick of it. What's up? This ain't fun if you live in it. Well, not acting under. Stop, pause, go back home, rewind, edit out that line, and we're back again. Making love a blur, and I'm medicine. Strong again, dragging through our mistakes, chasing lovers of haze, then screaming into your face. Don't know if I know wave, we're on the edge of a breath. How much do we have to take? The sky goes spinning around. Take this and make a best. No more new mistakes. We need a better way. Lying our scark in a little dive, you were lying so shy. We strolled the city that night, and I wish but that December, hitting my heart through the light of Hyde Park, got a little too wild. You rolled my inner child. Now I'm dragging through our mistakes, chasing lovers of haze, then screaming into your face. Don't know if I'm awake. We're on the edge of a breath. How much do we have to take? The sky goes spinning around. Take this and make a best. No more new mistakes. We need a better way. We got the time for God. This is our final shot. But no more pain and noise. You say I make you nervous, a tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster, a reckoning, you wonder how I got this way. You think I'm someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh. You think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to face, got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh, you'll break your back to make me feel again, suffocate to make me breathe again, lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Oh, redemption never came. I stopped asking for forgiveness, cause you should know only fools tread where the angels fear to go, but you keep trying to get too close.
Save myself by turning into stone. So save your judgment cause you just don't know. But some things never change, never change. Oh, they say I should feel guilty and change my ways. Even crumple bodies in my wake. Swear I didn't mean to make them break. Swear I didn't mean to make them break. But they're so delicate and so mundane, and they keep coming like a moth to a flame. Oh, some things never change, never change. You'll break your back to make me feel again. Suffocate to make me breathe again. Lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Oh, redemption never came. I'm lost inside my mind. It's a labyrinth. When will I find my way out? It's dark this time. It's a labyrinth, and I'm trapped inside. I try to keep my head above the water. I try to close my eyes and breathe. Someone take me off this roller coaster. What is wrong with me?
So what's happening, everyone? This is me, Chaos, who is back with the last game for today's edition of PUBG Mobile Weekly Wars. This is week 8 that is happening, and the ranking event Group 4 will be playing its last game today. That is the second game. We have Sandhawk coming up, a hot-blooded map where you find kills everywhere. This map is specially known for its snakes and its kills. Its fast-paced action is going to treat us right now. Let's have a look at the flight path. It actually starts from a pretty absurd region around Camp Alpha, goes across Spinan and Ruins, and finally ends at Docks. I would say it is a pretty southern fringed flight path, but most of the teams will be pretty comfortably reaching their drop locations because Sandhawk once again is very small. Talking about this 4x4 map, I guess you can easily reach your drop locations if you kind of glide a bit. But once again, Khao and Taimok, these are the regions where you might find some difficulty reaching. But once again, after dropping, it is only a matter of time when you actually find it. I mean, just have a look. Team number 4 is going for Taimok or Khao, something like that. But Orion has already got a knock for himself. And this particular team is showing no mercy whatsoever. Takes down HTO Demon. And I guess the first kill has just been confirmed. This is happening in Ruins right now. I seriously want to find out what are the other players doing, because team number 22 already has suffered in the hands of team number 5. Is it team number 22? Yes, it is team number 22. Once again, we'll wait for this particular screen to render up pretty easily. So yes, there you have it. Team number 1 Orion. Team number 1, sorry, it's not team number 1, it's team number 5. He is TX Orion. He is the one who actually came up with this particular kill in the first. This is the first blood that has been drawn in this particular match, and I'm really excited to find out what is going to happen. Professor from team IMU takes another knock for himself. Would definitely love to see what is happening here, because this is none other than Camp Bravo. We have battles going on everywhere. Paradise Resort is lit up. Camp Bravo is lit up as well. Team number 3 versus team number 7. Team Solo is also going all guns blazing. Overall takes down one player, but right now Tam Tam OP has just been brought down. Is it Tam? It is Tam Tam OP. It is Tam Tam OP. Tam Tam OP has just been taken down. Professor is probably going to rush in with his Uzi. If I'm not very wrong, he is going to rush in with his Uzi. But once again, Ozzy from Team GG takes down Team 1994's Hint. If I'm not very wrong, his kill has been confirmed by another player. So as you can already find out, this particular map is so fast paced. There is no time to breathe. There is no time to loot. You just have to get your guns and go all out offensive. That is what this game is all about. On the other side, this is Mortin Shazam, who actually came up and got the better of 1984's A-Stand. Pradha Pardhan gets taken down right now. Team Camp Bravo with this particular fight between Team Solo versus team number 3, that is Team IMU, is kind of paused right now. The players are really not going after each other, and that is something which is really strange. But once again, Senpai does have some really cool hairs. Just have a look. These are the Super Saiyan hairs. He is actually rushing in. Will he be able to get his kills for his team? Will he be able to salvage some revenge for his team for the knock that his player suffered? That is for us to find out. But once again, we will actually have a move. We will actually move away from this particular area. Wanted Candy actually gets the better of one player. Rabbit gets taken down. Rabbit's kill has been confirmed. Orion gets the better of Candy right now. Stunner is coming in the mix as well. We have team number 22 who is going all out right now. Game X Killer, where is he going? He is actually rushing in as well. I'm not really sure what is happening, but Orion is probably still on his feet. They have lost Rabbit permanently. Orion has spotted down another player in the form of Monstar. At the moment, this map is just going all this is going all out offensive right now. Stunner is Stunner is shooting, I guess, against team number 22. Once again, 2 players are down. I'm not really sure how many players are down for team number 22. So Monster was at very low health, but yes, he has healed himself up. One player from team number 22 is already dead, and Wanted Candy, the one who actually came up with the kill, is down and knocked. At the moment, I don't see any possibility for team number 22 to come back and revive this particular player. Once again, Orion will probably get another kill for himself. At the moment, things are really lighting up. But once again, there's a Psycho from team TNT. He has been knocked out and his kill has just been confirmed. This is absolute crazy. But ANH will be the latest addition. They will be the one who will suffer. Right now, Team Solo they are still holding on. As of now, they haven't suffered any casualty. Ines Beast has been taken down. Team number 3 and team number 7 do have considerable amount of distance between them. The fight is definitely not happening here. Camp Bravo seems to be a bit empty. But moving on to team number 15, this is the one who is actually engaging in some fight. Team number 15 versus team number 20, that is team ANH versus this particular team, that is team U7. It is going to be pretty interesting because X-Shot already has a kill for himself. He has taken down one player from team number 20. That is something which is pretty interesting. Habit and others, Rajneesh, Leo, each and every one of them are top fraggers in their own free will. And I just want to find out, are they going all guns blazing? I'm not really sure. Team number 20, as you can find out, they are actually falling back. Hobbit came back with his buggy, and that only means one thing: they are moving away. They are not taking this fight anymore. The map already is going crazy right now. Team Myth is in some action, and already it is natural, right? It is natural. You expect Team Myth to be on top of their game right now. How many players remain? There are only 2 players in this particular lobby, and I think they're pretty enough. I guess they're pretty much comfortable with what they are. I mean, they came up with 23 kills in the last game. They do have one kill already in this match as well. Current OP does have one kill also. It's for us to find out if this particular team will be gathering up, racking up the kills in this particular match, or will their kill bag will be going a bit empty in this match. It is for us to find out once again. With no such disturbance, team number 6 will be quite comfortable. As of now, Camp Bravo is still having this many players, and yet nothing is happening. Team ANH versus team number 19 is happening right now. Leo gets taken down. Trouble is definitely the one. Trouble is definitely a troublemaker out here. Rajanish is still the last one who is still surviving. Let's find out if will he be able to perform a miracle, or is he going to fall back? Because right now getting eliminated at the 17th position is definitely not a good idea. He has to survive. Go for that snake mode, buddy. Survive your way inside the top 10, because otherwise your team will be suffering a lot. At this moment, Rajnish's position has been given away. I guess he will be giving away his position, but once again with good covers, with a lot of boulders here and there, Rajnish will be easily able to move away from this particular position. But once again, having a look at this particular player, Trouble, I mean, team number 19, they have been performing brilliantly over the past couple of games right now. Trouble does have one kill for himself, but yes, this guy has been playing on top of his game over the past couple of games right now. But yes, IMU's Professor goes all out right now. This battle is going down the track. This is team number 3 versus team number 7 in Camp Bravo happening. Professor is actually rushing in. We'll wait for this particular screen to render, because Harsh OP, yes, it is Harsh OP, and others, they are actually going all out. I'm not really sure how many players from team Solo remain, because Ninja has been brought down. Overall has been knocked out right now. Eskinor and Senpai are the last one who is still surviving. IMU is just like hungry wolves right now. They want those kills. They can actually smell some blood here and there, but they cannot really pinpoint where Team Solo is right now. Harshopi came up with the grenade. Eskinor takes some damage. Trouble, on the other hand, has been knocked out. This is Eskinor coming up with that particular shots, but there is no system of wall bagging here, buddy. You actually have to have some clear shots against your opponent. As you can already find, Eskinor is actually going for the kills, or there is there a cover fire? I'm not really sure. Senpai and others, each and every one of them are actually pinned down. Professor is still holding on, and right now they still want, everyone is trying to get a pixel. Everyone is trying to get an opening. One knock and you're out. Vivek OP will get that particular kill, but Professor actually gets taken down. Morton Ziggs came up with that particular knock. Harsh OP gets taken down. This is life granted by team number 8. Team Morton is actually rushing inside Camp Bravo. I'm not really sure if this particular team will be able to come back. Vivek OP and others, they are going for the revival. It is extremely important, because Team Morton is coming in inside Camp Bravo with their QB. The DMRs were absolutely on point. Got 2 knocks, but yet team number 7 could not survive. Team Solo will just get eliminated completely. And kudos to one person in the live chat. He actually informed me that it is Team Solo and not Team Soul. So yes, there it is. It is Vivek OP once again. He probably will have to have the responsibility, because Team Morton is completely surrounding this particular team right now. Have a look at this Detrix position. He probably will encapsulate the entire team. And that is probably going to be it for the team number 3. But once again, you cannot really underestimate any of these teams out here. Team IMU has been on top track as of now, and I'm seriously expecting something. But yes, they are falling back. Probably the most wisest decision in this particular scenario. They will probably make a comeback, probably trying to go for a better positioning, probably trying to reposition themselves. We'll find out very soon. But yes, once again, team number 3 is falling back. They do not want to find Team Morton, or is it that they are going for their rotations? As of now, yes, the zone has actually shrunken, and this is the second zone. If I'm not very wrong, this is the second zone. But right now, team number 16 is actually going out against team number 4. Only probably one player remains. I'm not really sure, but this is Prince Whitey, and he is actually having a lot of kills for himself. Okay, so he does not have a kill. This is Team Tiger, who has 1 kill. So I'll actually be waiting for Deadeye. Deadeye was the one who was performing some sort of magic for his team in the last game, and this is once again Aussie. And once again, he is the lone survivor for his team with the M416 and the AKM. Will he be able to do some sort of magic for his team? So we have team number 12 quite closing in as well. So yes, this is Gabriel, and Gabriel does have a visual on Shadow right now. Shadow might actually get taken down because one spray with that beautiful M416 6x scope can actually bring you down in an instant. But once again, Gabriel has to be immensely skilled in that particular way. And does he have that shots connected? Not really. The spray did come on a very late basis. As you can find out, he is definitely not being on point in that particular spray. Once again, will he be getting those knocks for himself? I'm not really sure, but Team Tiger is definitely falling back. They definitely don't want to fight against team number 12 in this particular scenario. This is a third circle, and right now we still have 39 players, 13 teams are still alive. At this moment, we still have a lot of room for improvement. With that being said, I seriously want to find out which of the teams are going against each other. Team number 17, this is Team Owen, if I'm not very wrong. Yes, it is Team Owen. We have Owen Abdul. Is it DN or is it Owen? I'm not really sure. Let me know in the live chat, because I don't really know these teams personally, so there are a few of those confusions coming in. Owen Abdul versus we have Jack as well, and we have Jawad Malik as well. These players are still holding their ground inside this particular shack. Team number 13 is pretty close, and here as well, as you can already find out, this is the fourth circle, and the snake mode from the players is already on. This is pretty quick, I would say, because the teams aren't really close enough. It is not a huge number. There have been a lot of early casualties. We only have 13 teams and 39 players left in this lobby right now. But this is Team Myth once again, if I'm not very wrong. This has to be Team Myth. Forking Rambo, where are you? Forking Rambo came up with the kill. Another knock for himself. Another knock, I guess, for him to enjoy. Team number 15 is just being ripped apart by this particular player. This team, even with 2 players, they are going for it. They already have 4 kills and they haven't suffered a single casualty. They know the gameplay so well. I wouldn't really be surprised if they can actually make up a top 3. Even with half a squad, 2 of their players are capable enough of pulling off a top 3 in this particular match. I wonder what would have happened if the entire squad was present here. But yes, team number 21 is pretty close here as well. So there are chances that team B2C can also be on the receiving end of some really good shots. Talking about Sharan Choth 1-2C, this guy fires fireballs, man. He's an alien, but once again he gets taken down. I'm not really sure which particular team it is. It has to be team 3, because team IMU is actually proceeding towards this particular team. That is team number 13. Private Abhi, Joker and Ultron, they are still up here. They are holding a very good position. Charanjot is completely isolated at this point. Ultron is the one who is going after Professor right now. Is he, or rather will he be able to pull off this particular knock? Because IMU has been playing really well, and right now it is probably the perfect opportunity for getting a knock against Professor. Finds her now out in the open, takes him a knock, and I guess one by one team IMU can just be crushed down. But team number 13, that is team IVO, they are in a really good position at the moment. They can actually pull off a miracle right up here. They can actually wipe out team number 3 from this particular game. But once again, Charanjot 1-2-3 is bleeding out in that particular sniper tower. Private Avi is still holding his ground. I guess players are not making any hasty calls, but once again Private Avi gets shot from behind. I'm not really sure which particular team it was, but Professor gets taken down by Joker once again. This is team number 13 who is actually rushing in. Joker gets another knock for himself. Team number 3 is just being ripped apart. House of cards, pack of cards, I'm not really sure what you call it, but definitely team number 13 is breaking their backs at the moment. Charanjot 1-2-3 will probably not be revived, owing to the fact that the play zone has arrived. But right now the third knock for this guy. IVO's Joker is on a rampage right now. Private Abhi came up, and I guess he will be the one to confirm. But right now team number 21 is probably going for those finishing touches. Team number 13 might just get decimated, because they do have a lot of teams here and there. The visuals maybe on the long distance sprays may be coming in from different directions. You never really know. This is definitely team number 17. They were definitely the one who were going after after team number 13. But yes, they were unsuccessful. Jack already has 3 kills for himself, but as of now they are pretty safe. Team number 13 is safe as well, but Ultron will have to be revived, but a kill will be confirmed. It is pretty easy for him to confirm that particular kill. Jack already has 4 kills for himself. This guy is going nuts, man. This guy is going absolute nuts. Team number 16 on the other side, as you can already find out, they are doing a fabulous job. Team number 21 has actually closed in. Team number 17 versus 21 is a possibility. I would switch to the world view to actually find out how many teams are in the mix, because as of now we have B2C's Hawk, and if we have a look at behind them, we have team number 13 as well. And as of now we have team number 17, we have team number 21, we have team number 6 as well. One by one players are being fired. I'm not really sure which particular team is going to survive till the last, but having a look at team number 6, they are still dominating. This team is still dominating. I mean, 4 Kings Rambo with 3 kills, Karan OP with 2 kills. Yes, they definitely have a really dangerous valley to cross. This is probably the death valley, which you would call it, because there are legit no covers, and if you actually have to cross this, you have to use your utilities at your very best. But talking about team number 21, they are closing inside the final circle as well. This team is already inside the top 7. Kills are coming in from everywhere. Team number 7 versus team number 17 versus team number 21 is happening right on your screen. Bunny is actually going all out offensive right now. Grenades will probably be coming in. Bunny will probably be the first one. He is being the entry fragger. Will he get taken down? The M249 from Jack. Jack is showing no mercy whatsoever with the M249. He is almost unbeatable. Bunny gets taken down. Jack gets another kill for himself. 5 kills already. This is team number 21 who is just being ripped out to the ashes. Team number 6 is in the mix right now. Top 5 positioning for team 6. 6 kills already for them. They are going after team number 16, but once again team number 17 is doing a phenomenal job. Jack with 5 kills already. He might actually get the better of B2C's Hawk. He has spotted him. 6 kills for this guy. He is going absolute nuts. He is going all out attack against this particular team. But right in front, the big test. This is against Team Myth right now. Karan OP will be going, he will be exposing himself. Team number 60, that is Team Tiger with 6 kills as well. They are actually making a comeback once again. Brilliant spray coming in from Sage. He will get the better of Karan OP. Karan OP's skill will be smacked away by Owen's Jack. This is absolute nuts. What is happening? I guess there is another kill coming in for Jack. Jack with 8 kills gets the better of Megatron. Team number 17 is just being carried on Jack's shoulders right now. He is doing a phenomenal job for his team, but will they have to move inside the circle? That is the question. Team number 16 is having a very good positioning, but once again they are quite out in the open. Jack once again has to pull off a miracle, because otherwise team number 16 will be getting this match for themselves. It is a 3v2 situation. This particular team Myth was absolutely brilliant, but once again, and so was team number 21. But right up here we have one player from team number 17 already down on his knees. Abdul, who was playing a very key role in this particular team, is already down right now, and Jack is on the receiving end. It is Deadeye. Deadeye has actually spotted this particular player. It is only a matter of time when Jack gets taken down. Jack has to heal himself up. Very low health for this particular player right now. Deadeye is going after him, and finally Team Tiger, Team 16 coming out on top. Winner chicken dinner for Team Tiger. Really well played game, to be honest. Team Tiger was not having a lot of kills till the final stage, but after that they came and conquered over the final circle, and there you have it. The chicken dinners in this particular match goes to Team Tiger. Once again a brilliant game coming in from Team Owens Jack. With 8 kills, he will be the top fragger. He might actually be the MVP of this match as well. I'm not really sure, but Team Tiger played a really good team game. There is no undermining the fact that those 9 kills were well deserved. This team played really well, but there is a team, alright. This is a duo V squad. Team Myth once again with 7 kills and the 3rd position. Duo V squad 7 kills, 3rd position. Team B2C came up with a 3-man squad, and they got the 4th position as well with 2 kills. So the rotation is actually everything. Your manpower, your gunfight actually is secondary. Your rotations, your positioning matters the most. Team Tiger once again came up with a beautiful chicken. It was an exquisite Sandhawk game, and I really enjoyed it. I hope that you guys enjoyed it as well. So yes, with that being said, this is me, Chaos, this side. I will be coming back once again when PUBG Mobile Weekly Wars will continue. This is the final game of Group 4. This was the final game for the day as well. This is it for me now. I'll be back very soon, so don't worry guys, I'll be back. If you do like my casting, then do show some support in the live chat, and as well as that, subscribe to the channel, like the stream. It means a lot to me and everyone. So yes, until next time, this is a goodbye for me. Stay safe, stay healthy, because we all know, well, where do you have to stay? Stay inside, stay at home, because otherwise it's all going wrong, man. It's all going wrong. Don't go outside. So yes, it actually went a bit informal, but yes, on a serious note, it's a goodbye. It has been a fantastic journey over the last 2 days. I'll be back very soon, I hope. Until then, see you soon.
Drift off to the big maze. Can you tell I got lost and I'm somewhere inside my head in the labyrinth? Make me forget. I try to talk myself out of the panic. How do you kill anxiety? And once the fear sets in, I lose my magic. But in spite of everything, I'm not crazy. Try to close my eyes and breathe. Someone take me off this roller coaster. What is wrong with me? I'm not crazy. Throw a rock into a pond, ripples fade away. Human hearts aren't so lucky. Those battle scars remain. Oh, I can't let go of the one thing I wanted most. I'm chasing echoes, echoes of your ghost. Can't let go of the one thing I wanted most. I'm chasing echoes, echoes of your ghost. La 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 la. Throw a rock into a pond, ripples fade away. Human hearts aren't so lucky. Those battle scars remain. Oh, I can't let go of the one thing I wanted most. I'm chasing echoes, echoes of your ghost. Can't let go of the one thing I wanted most. I'm chasing echoes, echoes of your ghost. La 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 la.
there's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all